Jesus knows our hearts, and that's what is important.
I think that um, one thing I was going to piggyback on what we were talking about before was um, knowing who you're talking to and knowing like if this topic isn't for you about handling end times, just avoid it. Like it doesn't. It's not the purpose of like what we're doing. Um, we're addressing things that we're seeing for the people who don't know what we're talking about. Um, the people who aren't saved are it's really big, but it's also when we start talking about this podcast because we think more Christians are going to listen to it. There's a lot of Christians out there that I don't think are going to get saved in these rapture videos where they talk about people being left behind, and I think that's where like when you and I start talking about this stuff, regardless of what happens when Jesus comes back, we're like we need to do our part.
We absolutely do. And I think it ties into what we talked about earlier in the video with how I was saying, the devil's trying to divide and get people to go out and physically harm each other. Jesus knows our hearts, and that's what is important. And so if people are out here making fun of each other, are out here, just getting angry about what someone else posts, being mean about what someone else's thought on a certain topic is, that's not what God has ever intended for us. That's not what Jesus talked about at all. And when that rapture does come, um, that's gonna be not having oil in your lamp.
Yeah.
It's all about our heart. We need to love people. We need to take care of each other. We need to, it's okay to correct someone if you know they are wrong and they're showing it that they're biblically inaccurate. You are definitely in the right to correct them on that, but it's how you do it and how you choose to communicate with that person and what's in your heart, because Jesus knows our heart.